Okay guys, so we're gonna start planning or doing the decorative planning for the week of July 6th through the 12th. And just before I got my camera out to start recording this, I looked on my cart over here to figure out which sticker books I wanted to use, and so I'm just going to show you. I'm taking stickers from, this is one of the older Squad Goals sticker books, and I've been going through this, little by little, but I actually found these really cute like pool ones that I kind of want to use in this week's spread. I'm also going to use this one here, which is the Happy Year planner. Happy Year sticker book. And so this one actually goes through all the seasons, just like the Squad Goals one does. So I'm gonna pick out some of the stickers that they have for summer. I of course have just my summer book. And I'm going to pick up some stuff here to sort of fill in the spots here and there over the spread. Last week in my spread, I really enjoyed having the bathing suits and the inflatable unicorns. So I might find a way to try and incorporate that as well. And then I just have my Fun Florals book that I'm going to use. So I think these girls are actually they're going to be the star of the spread. So I'm going to put them down first. And I love that when you're actually like looking at the stickers themselves, we've got girls that are on, watermelon, donuts, lemons, and here we have our nice little unicorn float. So I love that's consistent between the sticker books. So I'm going to start out with my little lemon girl. Let's see where we're going to put her. Oops. Let's put you there, girlfriend. Actually, let's do you going this way. And I know there are some people that when they plan, like when they're doing their sticker books, they're very meticulous about what goes where. And I am like the complete opposite of that. I'm kind of like, that feels good, let me stick that down there. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Let's try you there and see what happens. I'm probably gonna have to punch you out at some point. I don't hate that. Let's keep going. So she is gonna go here. Homegirl. Maxing and relaxing on watermelon. And actually one of these girls is going to have to double up, unfortunately, because I don't have enough. I think there's supposed to be 6, but I actually think I already used one of them. So if I have to choose a girl who's going to double up, oh no, sorry, I didn't use her over here. Blonde girl. Oh, but no, that's a watermelon. I'm not gonna put that there. Let's see. What am I missing? This one is tough. All right, you know what? Let's have Lemon Girl. You don't have to. You know what? I'm actually just going to leave it as 5 because I feel like it'll bring me way too much like angst trying to fill in that spot if it really doesn't fit. Okay. So that's actually all I'm going to take from this Squad Goals book. I just wanted the girls in their little, in their little river, and so now I'm actually going to go to the summer book and oops, darken it a little bit. Okay. So let's do some summer vibes. Where can you go? Right here looks good to me. And then I think for the weekend, I actually want to do this. I really, really, really love these swimsuits. So let's try you. Yeah, go right about here. Is that crooked? Looks a little crooked, but you know what? I don't care. Okay, so that's what we have so far. And I actually think, you know what actually might be cute? Well, first, let's go here to where the happy year is. And let's see if I can pull anything from summer. I love these fruits that are here. Maybe I should do, oh yeah, okay. So I'm thinking about using these plants here, these palm trees that they have, and these leaves with some of these other accessories here. But actually, I think I'm gonna go in the Fun Florals book because, yeah, I think these are more realistic, right? And I'll just open them so you can see. Like, these are really, really cute, but I kind of like these a little more, so I'm probably gonna put these in the spread instead. So let's do that. Because these are just screaming summer to me. Oh yeah, that's very much of a, oh, fan me please, what I said cool is hard. I don't know where those came from, but let's see. I'm actually going to just do something like that, and then what I'll do, come on here, cut this excess. I'm gonna hold on to this. I might figure out a way to use that later, but I might not. We'll see. Okay, I actually think, I mean, I wasn't planning on it, but I actually might end up pulling like all of the stickers from this book out of here. Girl, to be fanned. There you go, girl. Let's put one of these guys. And this Feed Your Soul, I appreciate the sentiment, but I actually just don't need you here right now. Let's write you out. I'm actually gonna do another one like this. Yeah, you gotta be really careful because it sticks to the table. Like that. And then let's do a skinny one, pop it up. I prefer to do it only going one way. You know what? Let's put it like that. And now I can cut these two off. So yeah, so I'm gonna cut this off, I'm gonna cut this off. We are gonna keep going. And these scraps, I mean, my last plan with me You saw that sometimes I'll deliberately cut them in half in order to use it in different places. For these ones here, it's such a little piece that's being cut off that it really just doesn't make sense. I mean, I can try and save it. So like here, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to cut this one in half and I'm going to reuse the other half somewhere. But you can see like there's so much of this hanging off that it's worth salvaging. For the other ones, it was like little bits, little tiny scraps. So it really didn't, you know, make sense to try and save it. So here I have this little scrap. I'm going to just put it right over here maybe. And of course, you know, it happens that sometimes when I cut, you know, I don't cut evenly all the time. So if there's a little bit of overhang, you know, that happens and it's not that big of a deal. But what I am trying to do is I am trying to fill up as much of this space as possible. Maybe I'll go up here instead. Is this called Monstera? I feel like there is a plant called Monstera. And I know that it's a plant, but I could not tell you what that plant looks like. Uh-oh. Oh, please. Oh, no. Okay, here we go. Got it up. And so let's put you... You know, I'm going to actually go up a little bit. I'm going to put the other type. Work with me now. Now it's not going to work with me. Not gonna go. It's not perfect, but you know what? It doesn't have to be. Okay, I am almost done here. Let's just do something like that. Is that gonna be that? No. Okay, perfect. And I am gonna use the other half of this. I might just use it in between these colors here. Okay, perfect. Okay. So I love the way that this looks. These girls are hanging out poolside. They got some, you know, they've got some greenery around them, some lushness. So actually I'm gonna go back to this book here, Happy Year. And I think I'm not going to use the flamingos. I think I'm actually gonna save those for a different spread. But you know what I might try and do? I might actually try. I don't think these actually mix well together. So I think I needed to pick one or the other. So what I'm gonna actually do is I'm gonna see if I can use, and you know what, I am not, like I am not above like putting a sticker right back if it don't work for me and trying to figure out where else to use it. Let's see what kind of vibe that's giving me. I don't hate it. I actually don't hate it. So these girls are Maxine and Maxine. Ooh. good if I do? Okay, that's good, that's good. And I actually think what I'll do is I will cut this. And I will cut you like that. There. Boom. Okay. So this, I am loving this so far. I'm actually going to go in and I'm gonna do the same thing I did up here with my notes from last week. Because, you know, it is summertime. I don't have a lot of these, guys. I think there's only like maybe 2 in this entire booklet. But my next spread, I already have ideas for what I want my next spread to be, and it's not necessarily a summer theme. So I'm perfectly okay with using this little guy for this spread, and that being that. July. And then let's do another, what are we doing this week? So we have all of these things to put on your bucket list. I'm trying to think, what should we try and do this week? Have a backyard barbecue, we already did that. Ain't going no lake, no water park, no fair. Hashtag COVID is real. Let's see. Make lemonade, breakfast in bed, play in the rain. Yikes, these feel like oh, here we go. Sunsets and palm trees. This is the perfect one for this week. These palm trees. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, and y'all probably already know this by now. I mean, it's only been 2 videos, but I do randomly hum to myself when I'm trying to figure out how to get things to work. Is that crooked? It appears crooked to me, but I'm sitting at a different angle. Oh no, okay, it's straight. So we have sunsets and palm trees. So now I'm gonna stop here with the decorative part because I don't want it to become overwhelming. So what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to add in some boxes in order for me to write stuff that I need to write. And I have 3 of these, and it depends on the spread, what color I pull from. So I'm just going to use some of the colorful boxes, and I'm also going to fill in some words on here using the Caliber Plan lettered planner words. So I'm going to probably fast forward through that section just so you can see, and if there's any part where I feel like I need to pause and talk about it, I'll do that, but just enjoy the music. me some of my own stickers that I made. I have a tutorial up on YouTube, it will be up on YouTube in a little bit, but this is actually just, I created some of the words that I find most important, especially when I'm planning during the school year. Peloton is actually one of the planner words that, one of the words that I use in my planner that I found myself writing over and over again. So I just decided to make some stickers that have them. So I'm going to just place these into my planner. Just want to let you guys know that this is not from the Kelva Plan book. And now that I'm actually looking at it, I feel like it's super crowded over here and there's not a whole lot over here. So I'm actually gonna I'm gonna try and see if I can move this sticker over here and see what happens. Okay, I'm in love with this spread. I really like the way it looks. I feel like it's summery and it's fun without being too on the nose. So I'm just going to show you how I use my my Happy Planner hole punch. So yeah, this is what I actually use in order to hole punch sheets. They are sold out online. I actually tried to buy a new one because, as you can see, one of mine actually got damaged, so it doesn't actually punch on the fourth one, which is of course where I need it, so I'm gonna have to flip it around. So whenever they come back in stock, I'm probably going to end up buying a new one, but this is how I hole punch my sheets. And so really all you have to do is you you line the sheets up, and they actually have some guides here. Okay, let me just put this down so you can see it here. So they have guides here, and really all you have to do is make sure that your pages go inside of those guides, and then you press down, and there you have it. So I'm gonna do this on the other page, and then I'll put everything into the planner. this is my completed weekly spread for July 6th through 12th. I hope you enjoyed watching me put this or set this up, put this together. Please stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe. I have a bunch of different videos coming up over the next few weeks. If you have any questions or comments, please make sure you comment below, and I'll see you guys later.